Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another tag video. This is going to be behind the scenes of a YouTuber tag. I found this tag from Maria here on YouTube. I will leave her YouTube channel in the cards as well as in the description box because I don't really know how to say her YouTube name. In her video, she did mention that the tag was created by Annette here on YouTube. I personally never heard of that YouTuber before and I just recently subscribed, but I will leave her channel and her information down below. If this is something that you're interested in seeing, then just keep on watching. If you're new here, I just want to say hi, my name is Victoria, and I really hope you stay for a while. And if you happen to like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you happen to like me, think you could see me popping up on your newsfeed, then click that subscribe button and the notification bell so YouTube could notify you every single time I upload. And now let's get on with the behind the scenes of a YouTuber tag. Now, I just recently found Maria here on YouTube, but honestly, when I seen the questions on this tag and I heard her answers, it just really made me want to do it. It seems like me and Maria is kind of similar because some of her answers was like almost the same as what I would answer to, but like I said, it is 13 questions, so I just want to keep moving. I don't want to keep you here too long. I know everybody is busy, so let's get on with the first question. So now the first question is, what was the hardest part about starting a channel? Honestly, in my opinion, the hardest part about starting a channel was actually doing it, actually getting the courage to sit down and film, actually getting the courage to edit, actually getting the courage to put on YouTube. It is very hard. Like, I was so discouraged. I started a YouTube channel only like 3 months after me practicing in makeup, so I was still really new, and I was scared as hell to even post my first video. And if you go and look back at my very first video, I sound like a little mouse, just so shy, just so nervous. Girl, that is honestly the hardest part about starting a channel, is actually taking the steps to start it. As you start to grow, as you start to get subscribers and supporters and you feel more confident in yourself, then it gets better, but actually starting it is the hardest part ever. The second question is, what equipment do you use? Now, I am currently filming on a Canon T6i and I have it on a tripod with my ring light. That is currently what I have. I do have a vanity, but I did not always have it. Actually, when I first started my YouTube channel, I did not have a vanity. I really just put 2 bins stacked up and put my makeup and my mirror on a bin and was filming that way. As for the backdrop, I do have a backdrop stand, but currently it is not on a backdrop stand. I just literally have it taped to my wall, and that is why you don't see me changing it like that, because the backdrop stand is all nice, but it does take a lot of room, and I do have kids, so it's not something I could just keep up without my 3-year-old grabbing at it all the time. If it's taped up to the wall, I see that he doesn't pay no mind to it, but if it's on a backdrop stand, he wants to be bending it, crumpling it, and all that stuff. But that is the equipment that I use. So the mirror that I use for my vanity broke, and I literally just use a small mirror, but that is my equipment: my camera, my ring light, and my backdrop, my heart, my dreams, and my goals. So the next question is, what editing program do you use and what did you start with? I use iMovie. When I first started out, I used Windows Movie Maker. I used that for maybe 4 videos, and then I just went and bought a MacBook. I don't really recommend just going out and buying a MacBook because they are expensive. I am in school, so a MacBook comes in handy anyway. But if you don't have to spend the money, then girl, don't even be spending the money. Eventually, I do want to move up to Final Cut Pro, but girl, it is $300. So we're going to be with iMovie for a really long time. The next question is, did you have any experience with making videos before starting a YouTube channel? Hell no. I had no experience with making videos, and honestly, it's about to be a year that I had the camera and I still haven't even changed the settings. I still don't even know how to take a picture on this camera. All I literally do is turn it on to record, sit in front of the camera and record. I never figured out the settings. I just never really got complaints about lighting or how it looks. Sometimes I look a little washed out if my foundation's lighter or if the light's too bright. But other than that, I literally had no experience with filming. Unless it was just making a video on my phone of my kids, that was all the experience I had. So everything that I'm learning is literally learning as I go, because I had no experience about makeup videos. I had no experience about the little Instagram tutorials. I do make them from time to time. I just don't make them often as I should, but no experience whatsoever. Fifth question is, on average, how long does it take to edit? And honestly, I want to say about a day. The only reason why I say about a day is because I take breaks in between. I am a mother. I do have homework. I am a student. We all know this already. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I take breaks. Usually what I would do is watch the footage I have, make the cuts I need to cut, and then I will see if it's too long, and then I will go back and cut it again and try to cut it again. I know a lot of people's attention span is really short, so I like to have videos sometimes under 10 minutes. Sometimes it could get a bit longer just because I like to talk to you guys. I like to chat with you guys, and sometimes I cannot do that. So when you see the videos of just me explaining stuff and just, now I'm going to go in with bronzer, now I'm going to go with highlighter, that's just because the video got super long, and I don't know if you guys really stick around for the whole thing. But usually it would take about a day, at least 8 hours to really edit, but I do take breaks in between. Now, I do not add a bunch of stuff to the videos. I usually just cut it. I add a little bit music. I fast forward on some parts. That is what I do. I really want to start doing more, but it's just, I'm still learning this iMovie, this editing, and all this. I'm just still learning. So the next question is, what was the worst technical accident you had since starting your channel? It could be two things. It could be literally deleting my intro while I'm editing it, and I already deleted it off my memory card. And it could also be in one of my first videos, I had to do a voiceover in some part, and I was using my Windows Movie Maker on my broken HP laptop, and it came out so staticky, like I sounded like a robot because I just used the microphone on the laptop. That was probably the worst. The next question is, do you ever film something and not upload it all the stinking time? So most of the times I film in the daytime. Right now you hear me loud, you see me energized, you see me smiling, you see me happy. This is me filming in the daytime when there's nobody home. There is many times that I try to film in the nighttime when my fiance is in the room and my kids are sleeping, and I always end up hating the footage. I hate it because I am so shy when my fiance is here. I don't like him to hear me. I always mess up. I repeat the same things over and over. So I always feel insecure and shy. I don't know why. Don't ask me. But whenever I film and he's here, whether he's in the room watching a movie or have his game headphones on and can't even hear me, I still feel really shy and I sound really, really low. I'm not myself. The video is boring and I never end up uploading it. Also, I do have a bunch of videos of makeup looks that I film usually when my kids are up, and I'll just film like my makeup look while I'm doing my makeup. And I mean to do a voiceover for them, but I never end up doing it. So that is another type of video that I film and never upload, just because I don't really have the time to sit down and do a voiceover. Because the time that it takes to do a voiceover, I would rather sit down and film another video. So I do that all the time. The next question is, do you write a script or plan what you're going to talk about? And honestly, I think I should. So now, for the things I wish I knew before starting a YouTube channel, and for my no-buy video, I did add some points on what I wanted to really touch base with. But writing out a plan and a script and all that, I normally do not do. I usually just wing it, which is why I think I mess up a lot and why I think I always have to start over. But to sit down and write exactly what I'm going to be saying is a little bit difficult because I don't know, I just feel like everything will flow. Now, I do want to start writing key points, especially when I do reviews, because I feel like I leave out so much stuff in the video, so much informational stuff. So I do want to start doing that. I also want to start explaining more stuff throughout my videos. But as of writing a plan and a script, I don't know, maybe I'll give it a try. Let me know if that's something that you do and if it helps you, and maybe I'll give it a try. So the next question is, have you started talking differently since starting your YouTube channel? And honestly, I don't think I have. I talk the same. The only thing is, on YouTube, you will not hear me cursing. In person, I don't curse as much, especially when I'm around the kids, just because they are kids and I don't want them to hear my pouty mouth. But if it's friends, I'm always cursing or saying some type of curse. And I do not want to bring that on my channel. So I guess you could say in a way, yeah. But this is honestly how I speak. I'm always like, girl, whatever. You know, this is honestly how I speak. So I don't think that I really speak any differently. I'm going to have to ask my best friend and see what she thinks about my speaking. Am I speaking differently because I'm on YouTube now? I don't know. I'll leave my answer in the description box because I think no. If anything, I'm talking a little bit better just because I'm starting to talk faster. I'm trying to get my mind. I'm not stuttering too much. And if I am, I'm cutting that part out and I'm not cursing. So I'm speaking good. So the next question is, what's the one thing that annoys you when editing yourself? Honestly, that is an easy answer. It annoys me when I do not realize that I'm not in focus. I honestly am trying not to look at the viewfinder so much because I do notice, and someone did point it out to me, that I do look at the viewfinder a lot, especially in my earlier videos. But I am trying not to do that. So sometimes it annoys me when I edit and I realize like, girl, you wasn't even in focus. It looks blurry. What are you doing? I also get annoyed because I say all the time. And you might not hear that a lot because I cut it out. But I get annoyed at how many times I say which is a little bit like, hello. I also really get annoyed at the fact that things that I want to say before filming always leaves my mind when I start to film. And as I edit it, I'm like, darn it, you didn't mention this. Damn, you didn't say this. You didn't do that. That really annoys me. So now the next question is, what is your biggest editing pet peeve in other videos? My biggest pet peeve is when they do not cut out the parts that need to be cut out. Like say for example, I'm looking in a box. I'm trying to show you my makeup subscription and I'm looking in a box and I'm going to be like, well, the next item is, hold on, let me get it. And now I'm not cutting out the part that you see me getting it. And now I have my item. Oh yeah, this is what it is. This is what, hold on, let me tell you how much it is. Okay, yeah. This is $22. Okay, yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, there are parts that could be cut out to make the video shorter. I think that's like one of my biggest pet peeves. It won't make me stop watching you, but at the same time, it's like, girl, you could have cut that part out. So the next question is, do you ever feel self-conscious in your videos? Yes, I do. I always feel that way about eyeshadow looks that I'm not sure about. I also feel that way because I feel like every single look that I do on my channel is a cut crease. And I know one day I'm gonna get one of those comments that tell me, stop doing cut creases, do something else, you're not talented. So I really feel self-conscious about that sometimes because I want to bring you different looks, but I just really like cut creases on my eyes. And not only that, I suck at halo eyes. I should practice more, but I suck at halo eyes. And then I feel if I do real two color easy looks, people will criticize. So that's something I'm self-conscious about. I'm also self-conscious about my teeth. My teeth, honestly, they used to be straight. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's my wisdom teeth that's pushing my top teeth, but my teeth are crooked. I'm not gonna smile for you with my teeth out. I'm not gonna point it out to you. I'm probably pointing it out to you right now if you did not notice, but my front tooth is starting to go over on my other front tooth, and I'm really self-conscious about that. Another thing that I'm self-conscious about is that sometimes, depending on what I'm wearing or what lipstick color I am wearing, my teeth look yellow, like the sun is out when I talk, and I get really self-conscious about that. When I first started my YouTube channel, I honestly had a friend that commented on my video and screenshot it and told me, oh, your teeth look really yellow here. It's hard to explain it. Like, yes, my teeth are not pearly white like other YouTubers, but it is really hard to like fix the lighting. Sometimes if I'm wearing like a darker lip and a gray shirt, I notice that my teeth don't look the whitest. I'm just self-conscious about that, and especially because I know the internet can be cruel. Now, honestly, I have not received a comment about my teeth as of yet, so it kind of bothered me when a friend did it when I was first starting out, but you know, it's okay. So the last question is, what keeps you inspired to keep creating? And honestly, what keeps me inspired is just playing in makeup, is just sitting down filming for you guys. You do not understand how much joy it brings me to film. I literally could be cleaning my house right now. I can be doing my homework, but I love to sit down and film. I love to film makeup looks for you so you can see my growth. I love to talk to you guys, even though I'm just talking to a camera and it kind of feels weird if my neighbor neighbors hear me, I know they're like, who she's talking to? But I really do enjoy it. Honestly, I wish I was more creative, like coming up with my own tags and coming up with my own ideas. And one day I will get there. Right now I'm just trying to get the hang of this YouTube stuff. And I really feel like one of the main things that really keeps me going is seeing my subscribers interact with me, meeting people. I just love meeting people. Whether you're a big YouTuber, you're a smaller YouTuber, it doesn't matter. I just love talking to people that have the same interest. And if you want to be honest, then one of the other reasons why I want to keep creating is just because I want to make it. This is something that I want. And I don't mean make it as in a billion subscribers, a million subscribers. I don't mean it. But making it to me is actually having at least 2K, 1K, getting monetized, making a little income from it. I want to make it. I told myself in 2019 it is going to be the year that I grow. It is going to be the year of happiness, positivity. And honestly, so far, I see that. With me being consistent and posting 4 times a week, I see my subscriber count going up. That is like the main reason why I want to keep creating. Because although I'm in school to be a teacher, my heart is just so much into this. I really love makeup so much that it just brings me joy to sit down and talk to you guys and keep creating. Whether it's the same stuff that you see everybody do, it doesn't really matter to me. It just brings me joy in my heart. So that is it. That is all the questions that I have in this tag. If you have a YouTube channel, then I tag you to do it. So if you're gonna do this tag, then just let me know. The questions are in the description box. I will love to hear your answers. Also remember that the creator will be in the description box and Maria's channel as well. But that is all I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed the tag. I really hope you enjoyed my answers. And that is all I have for you guys. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of the day. Stay blessed, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.